Hello, my name is Sean Davison, Professor Sean Davison, and welcome to BTN316 Human Biotechnology. My colleague is Charles Helderbloom. He will be running the practical side of this course. You may have met Charles last year when you were second year students doing second year pracs. The university has determined that the entire semester will be taught online. Quite a wise decision in the middle of a coronavirus pandemic when we don't know what will happen next. However, we are hoping that in the second term there will be virology pracs in the laboratory, observing coronavirus social distancing. The biotechnology courses are all laboratory based, so it's very important that you get some laboratory experience during the year. The course will begin with a short block of 2 weeks on methods in biotechnology. These methods you might have covered in the past, but very important to revise them. All the biotechnology courses involve methods, so you need a good grounding in these. There will be online practicals and lectures that I give. After the methods course, we will be doing DNA forensics. This is a field that I established at the university in 2004. At that time, the lab was set up to identify the bones of the apartheid activists buried in mass graves. And this is a technology we developed, working on highly degraded DNA. I'll take you through that when we do the course. It is also opportune because jobs are offered by the police and DNA forensics laboratories. After the forensics course, we would do the virology course, which is the bulk of BTN316. And what an opportune time to be studying virology than in the middle of a world pandemic. Although, of course, we can't say it's the middle, because to say it's the middle implies we know when the end is. And in fact, the end could be many, many years away. We've already had 2 peaks. We had the first wave in 2020, and now at the beginning of this year, 2021, we had a second peak. There's every likelihood there'll be a third peak during the course of this lecture session. I should caution you to be wary about what you read and learn from the media, in particular social media. The media tends to sensationalize that tiny percentage of cases that don't fit the normal scientific prediction. I'm going to give you a solid grounding in the scientific basis of virology, and that grounding also applies to coronavirus. Certainly there's some very interesting exceptions, but there will be a scientific explanation one day. I'm particularly curious about why children very rarely catch the disease and pass it on, and extremely rare for a child to die from the coronavirus. Another interesting point is why men seem to die more easily than women. There's a very good scientific explanation for that, which I'll take you through. Please feel free to send me your questions related to coronavirus or any aspect of the course, and I'll try and integrate answers into the course. After the virology, we'll be doing immunology. Now, virology and immunology go hand in hand, 2 very closely related subjects. One of the themes of the immunology aspect will be the coronavirus vaccine. You guessed it. There have been many of these vaccines developed in different countries of the world, developed very quickly. I'm going to take you through the scientific basis of developing these vaccines, and it might put you in a position to recommend to your parents or grandparents whether to have the vaccine. After the lecture I'm giving now, or the introduction, all the lectures will be by PowerPoint with voice over PowerPoint. That's why I'm giving you this chat now, so you can get to meet me in person, so to speak. But I'll try and engage with you by you sending me emails, and I reply to the emails in the PowerPoint presentations. Important in a course is the examination process. There will be a series of tests done online, mostly multiple choice questions. This is not an ideal way to examine a third year, a final year course, but the best option available for teaching online. And at the end of the course in June, there will be a final exam counting about 40%. Charles Helderblom will update you on how the practical sessions will be examined. So we now sit back and relax and enjoy the course. One of the joys of having a course online is that we can drink coffee while you're listening to lectures, and I can be drinking coffee when I prepare my lectures. Welcome to BTN316. I'm sure you're going to enjoy it. Thank you for your attention.